You know that old saying about falling 7 times and getting up 8? Well, the phoenix practically invented it. This legendary creature is like that friend who disappears from the group, says he needs some time, and then reappears renewed, as if nothing had happened. Only in its case, the process involves catching fire and being reborn from its own ashes, which, let's face it, is much more dramatic and stylish. From ancient mythologies to movies and motivational tattoos, the phoenix symbolizes maximum resilience. No matter how much it falls, it always comes back, and comes back on fire. 1. The birth and the glorious life. So imagine a bird so legendary that even the sun must look at it and think, wow, I wish I could shine like that. This is the phoenix. They say it was born from the ashes of its previous version, like that endless cycle of rebranding that some brands do, only with much more fire and drama. From the first flap of its wings, the phoenix makes an impression. Its golden and red feathers make it look like it has been plunged into the sunset, and its voice, oh, its voice. They say it is so melodious that even the gods stop to listen. While we are left breathless after climbing a flight of stairs, the phoenix crosses the sky with enviable lightness, spreading a mystical glow wherever it goes. And like any self-respecting legendary being, she's not just beautiful, she's also full of meaning. In some stories, it is said that her tears heal wounds, that she never dies of old age, and that she is so pure that she only feeds on dew, which, let's face it, sounds quite poetic, but not at all practical. Basically, the phoenix is that celestial being that lives a full, glorious, and purposeful life, until it's time for the big show, its own fiery farewell. 2. Death and rebirth. Now comes the dramatic part of the story, and let's face it, the most iconic. After centuries of shining in the skies and being the most stylish creature in the universe, the phoenix begins to feel the weight of its age. It's not that it gets old and tired like a smartphone after 2 years of use, but there comes a time when it simply knows, it's time for a reset. So she does what any major star would do before a big farewell. She creates the perfect setting. She flies around the world collecting branches of myrrh, cinnamon, and other aromatic herbs, as if she were setting up an exclusive spa for death itself. Then it lands on that fragrant nest, settles down with all dignity and, boom, she catches fire. Just like that, no warning, no unnecessary drama, just pure spectacle. The fire consumes everything, and the glorious phoenix is reduced to a pile of ashes. Anyone passing by at that moment would probably think, well, that's it. But no. Because suddenly, in the midst of that cosmic dust full of meaning, something moves. From the ashes, a small egg or a brand new phoenix emerges, ready to begin its journey again. No wrinkles, no trauma, no therapy needed, just a fresh, shiny, legendary bird. And so, she proves that rebirth is not only possible, but can be done with style. If there is an epic way to say it's not over, just wait for me. That way is definitely the phoenix. 3. The eternal legacy. After setting its own existence on fire and returning as if nothing had happened, the phoenix not only continues its legendary life, but also leaves a legacy that spans centuries. Because let's face it, if you can die in a fiery spectacle and then reappear without a scratch, people are going to talk about you. And that's exactly what happened. The phoenix became a powerful symbol, representing renewal, resilience, and the ability to bounce back, even when everything seems lost. It is the spirit of overcoming, whether for civilizations in collapse or for that student who swore he would study since the beginning of the semester and only finds himself reborn academically on the eve of the exam. Cultures around the world have embraced this idea. In ancient Egypt, they associated the phoenix with the sun god, Ra. The Greeks transformed it into a symbol of immortality and rebirth. The Chinese, in turn, saw it as an omen of prosperous times, kind of like a mystical horoscope, but with more fire. And today she's still around, inspiring everything from epic movies to meaningful tattoos, and some questionable post-breakup decisions. The truth is that the phoenix represents something that everyone has experienced, that moment when everything seems to have gone down the drain, but somehow, we find a way to start over. And if there's one thing this legendary bird teaches us, It's that falling is part of life, but rising from the ashes is what really impresses. And preferably with a little fire and grandeur. So that's today's video. If you liked it, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next videos. See you in the next story.